Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Now, your next topic I share with Hanum Abrante Charles Niyama Mensa Shatta and a new song or the Abba. We all know about the Afrobeat album titled Connect, and you will say a lot of things so reviews are a buy or dropping the first ever single from the album, incoming featuring Alaji Techno, and who's a media house on air show love and couple of digital streaming platforms so are air top charts near there. It's a bit see and you know it's here bar my pam for everyday home come how do they see what are their ratings for the song and positive reviews are air bar media no support almost show any chat air topic name pono. Does it give us the confidence say the rest of the songs on the album no will also blow our mind now? All I want is my peace of mind. Man like Shatta Wale, say, open asumdri, pet trouble bia, dede bia. That was incoming first single of Shatta Wale's Connect album, Afrobeat album. Now, anyone buy in fact. Big ups to the team and everybody around promoting this song. 5 years I'm out for a show love. In fact, we share social media every day. You see something coming from the incoming album, and in fact, beautiful. You bet here your pound for reviews on the song. The love from traditional media and at the Nigerian effect in this project. Menko Adam Mensa Chotomi ho first. Na onfa in edikan adai. Focus. The edikan no. Enyum na nkasa as a whole no. How do you see what will be your review? If we are no one my the love from traditional media now for what the Nigerian effect and so I can one.
Yeah, I think it's a nice song. I mean, it's no Shatta wako these tempos before. I mean,
okay,
he has a lot of songs with such a vibe. So, I mean, we and I think that largely with me, I know people were waiting to hear how it will sound, especially. I mean, considering the year under review, Shatta release in Dumbebre, and to me, that mileage now, I mean, people were talking about, and it was just at the time, so now we is like in a new manager actually there, so people were looking at what will be the difference. And interestingly, in all of these, ahead of the release, not pang, Shatta started on the media and the man on and I mean, someone would have said, oh, Charlie, unkofuya in you release your metu oma kanwa yedin, and knowing Shatta as a brand image, or you'll be he doesn't show that defeated side. He always wants to show, I mean, you cannot bully him. And he stood up and decided to, I mean, defend himself. And people, some were in support, some were not in support. Some of the utterances are passing here. And so we're all like, okay, on reason. Then the song came out, and it came out well because, I mean, some time ago, Shatta releasing people will talk about sound and other things. I mean, this song didn't meet that thing. I've seen a lot of applause to the song rather than, I mean, a lot of criticism. And interestingly, it's been doing well because ahead of that, and I mean, he was able to come in Apple charts and all that #1 incoming Shatta Techno. At #1,
Apple, Ghana
Apple chart, and Nigeria. I think last week they had 40 something in the Nigerian chart. Now I'm sure certainly it will keep going. And Oshe YouTube, so I mean it has not done badly. 6 days, 493k views, which for me is good for him as an artist, and I'm sure he's going to create a lot of content on it. It is also good for him, say. We will easy on the other side because, I mean, clearly we're starting some activation, and I'm sure he's going to continue with the activation. And that will also win him more new audience and in terms of reach, a better other side, Amano. It will be good for the brand if only they take advantage to, I mean, find themselves in the algorithms of those foreign markets. I mean, the media, so.
The love from the traditional media.
It's good. Some people were saying, I don't know media, but oh, I mean, and it shows, and you said, Obim Probiasem. But at times, maybe to me see, media, no, we, it would be a, nipa, and then IGP Nika assembly, or say, as a people, no. Adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛtumi ɛde boa yɛn ho no sɛ yɛbɛnya a sense of admitting guilt and wrong. Sɛ woyɛ nipa na wonni sense of admitting, sense of guilt. Ɛyɛ a ɛma woyɛ mfomso bebree because woyɛ mistake a wompɛ sɛ wobɛgye ato mu. Wokɔ wrong a wompɛ sɛ wobɛgye ato mu. At times, media, you're wrong, you're fallible. It's me wrong. And at the same time, Shatta so, what's me wrong?
Of course.
It is a media, and at times, Shatta wrong, na media and coca. At times, on accepted Sarian. Maybe, and at times, the media and wrong. Na Shatta coca. Media and some person beja. Inti a banasa, and IGP can say, a basa, we don't have an agreeing point. And no one na akwa say ebi either say Shatta hate media and say the media hate Shatta. And no he creates those problems. And when those things started coming, I was happy for it so that we did not need to continue. For how long can we be fighting? I mean, we need to see. Yes, we need to see ourselves because and then MIGP friend almost say creative industry. And when they call the creative industry, they call media and different facets of the creative industry. And the media should see itself as a conveying belt. And the artists need to respect that. We need to get to a point in time where people respect, I mean, everybody's role in the industry. For me, that's why I've made it up. They be my yeno as my conviction and my principle that I wouldn't go on any platform to denigrate artists. And Sana media my guiding principle anytime I go on. And I mean, say at times me corner music my harder. I reflect on it as, I should have said it this way because I want to respect other people's hustle.
Yeah, we need.
I should be able to criticize without insulting, and that has always been my guiding principle.
Denigrating it.
Of course, we should learn that.
Okay.
Respect people's hustle and let them also respect that because respect is reciprocal.
Okay, I'll come back and answer that question. Yeah, Ora.
Yeah.
Shatta incoming. Does it meet your expectation? And looking into the rest of the song, can this one give us the excitement? Say we are in for a great deal from Shatta.
It meets the standard. Shatta is a big brand.
Sure.
It's a huge international brand. You just be playing mischief if you don't accept it, then it is your own issue. And the song he has done, Shatta collaborating with Techno is no news. Shatta can collaborate. Shatta has a song with Beyonce for crying out loud.
Exactly.
So Shatta collaborating with Techno is no news at all. You understand? So, and the song is, I think you mentioned it, Shatta already has songs in that thing. And I see the Bojo, so low tempo, all those kind of, and you know, anytime Shatta does this kind of songs, it's fire. You know, Shatta has fans that cut across various, paradigms. Shatta, our fans are mere corporate.
Okay.
Shatta, our fans are almost street. You know, Shatta can do a song that is musical. And he can also do one for the guys to jump around.
Exactly.
And every day he shows us a different side of him. Sometimes you meet him dressed in a certain way with bandana and all that. Sometimes you meet Shatta in a suit. That is just how the human being is. And it will be good for all of us to accept people who they are. For me, I've made it as a matter of policy that you don't judge anyone.
Okay.
You try as much as possible. We are human. Sometimes we are fallible. We forget our policies and then we begin to judge. But then I try my best not to judge anyone. For as long as what the person is doing is not harming anybody else. I don't know why, why I'll come and sit here and say somebody's song is not nice. It's nice. When you do that,
What if it's not nice?
to who?
but you answer. I know. You are an investor. If somebody brings a song to you and it doesn't add up, you want to tell the person to go and develop?
See, music is like food. With the abroad, you can't have abroad.
Now we could give back a baby. Uncle
Yam Fantato. Into palette, or name sending this Edian. Sounds no Brunibana, then call me Chroma Bodom. Near Bumpy, near the Antoine, Unmantuanto. Yeah, we are sure only Mantuanto. Unimantuanto.
Maybe Nidin different from Baby and
Kako with a different vibe.
Okay.
What I say, I know your heart, soft kakra.
Okay.
I don't know the two in one shoe minimum.
Yeah.
All the two or touch a muscle hair. A sheha.
Wow.
You get it. Obronizbeka say, hey, I dang. Obekume. Nti music say, I'm fan to tell one fan to tell. Until the first say, you like a certain kind of music, on a certain kind of music soon training or you can't sit here and judge somebody's music, say, and yet you get it. It's an end then. I saw no.
That be your children. Say, Obrami China, and your man. Ghana, and your dear, mean Ghana, and your China, no, so, Missy, I will say, okay, it doesn't meet standard. And if
depends on what you are using to measure the
say
standard.
near, then how do you even check say this song there it means standard?
Wait here, there's America for
a lot of factors.
Kind of their
sound quality, production, delivery, a lot of factors.
For some song there, almost and rock by metal. Charlie Kojotia is very disturbing. But almost on a month for 2 years, you get it. Instead of make us say, oh, when you are judging a creative piece, you have to be careful. Even books are you reading, say, Obi to me read the book, be now. And a book in session, a book in yet. So be a kaya, my movie beat me back. No be. Obi who or so question answer. Now movie better. Me like there's the kind of movies I like. My favorite series, The Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Science and quantum because me a science nipa. Me Big Bang Theory so chunk of I say na say there boring. Eh bia me na me wada fo bi ono oyi abrofo movie channel. I'll say Odi Bruni movie shame or show 2 seconds in the no that. But therefore, a Jacone, Le Wayne, nominate the shame, just our best. Instead, that make us a creativity one. And you'll be unto you as a person. This will be a first name in yet. Okay. You have to be careful when you are judging or be creative piece. Okay. Because the inspiration the person got not there, you know. But this particular one, no, I am there. Okay. Because it meets the kind of Afrobeat songs that I like. Okay. It's the kind of song that I see someone like Sugar Lord doing. It's a song I can easily tell the Sugar Lord can listen and then can play. Because a Afrobeat you understand. And the best to the love media
yes. What do you think is the cause?
Say more bono.
Like the way because recently
Shatta
coming from here, people cry first they should ban him and all of that. And you see how love. No, what do you think are the factors?
Who ban artists in your nature? Oh yeah, pandit. It's yet that you careful for once. Yeah, you myself. The man say yes, you will say yeah, but at Wale in you think then you get it. Yeah, some battles. Yabutre now over Washana when you make guas. Okay, obey the audio before we can't send Binada. As some want to me and follow the truth to the end, dear. Yes, Nyabutre na station, they cry, we just say, yeah, morning, and you would dear, you would do what? Obi from by a young man in the Obebo. You understand what I'm trying to say? So be careful.
But everyone also say, the manager, Entina Media, ni show love because
whether a
manager now. And Kenya the almost drowning in Kenya. Sammy
or radio station.
Oh no, they are playing.
Mente
until so follow. Until radio.
Mete where
and you're online. Is that so? You're online.
Let me tell you something about this media thing. Now the media doesn't talk about what online is not talking about. That is the way a media person. Am I lying now? Now news cry. You share what is trending here. Come on, now media is forming opinion.
Every traditional media be on the digital media arm.
I thank you.
Yeah, they also have
what people are talking about.
Sure.
Entity in most of the songs that are a blow.
Brand did not blow on traditional media.
A blow fee. In me blow. In that last Mecca last week say Opa ka say me ombo. A better trend they overbought because one on grow 4% tie. Into one boy no ye go tune radio na to baby a bobo. You get it.
Sure.
So that's why you have to be careful
when you are taking
decisions you want to take. Okay. Say ubuefunti mean the DB. Now where then?
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Forsen. My AJ Abrante Shatta and the first single from the Connect album. I had to the incoming on it. Nigeria ni Abrante Techno and I ever call Roland Amato no my last submission. We are near move to another topic. Roland. Yes, incoming.
First of all, let me say big ups to Shatta. let me say big ups to everybody who worked on this particular project and the projects that are also incoming.
Incoming, yes.
Yes, I believe this has come at the right time. I like the whole aura around this particular project, and I am they say like you said, this is not a way near the Shatta be that.
Sure.
The only difference a works up project where the touch, the collaborative touch from different angles in terms of who executively produced it as well as the feature on it.
Okay.
That is the only difference, and I like the reception that we like people, the way people have received this particular project, both in Ghana and abroad. Of course, UK say the activations that he's doing, when you check his numbers around that side, I believe they are very, very encouraging. However, there are some few concerns some people have raised. I think one of them has to do with some of the phrases in the song with regards to a phrase like should in case. You know, we all understand that grammatically some of these things are not being said. You can't use them in a formal setting like that. But you see, so it is the nipa not auto no or no netoi. Ye trauma and not to one say this is
because why not? Yes,
oh, I've seen some of these commentaries on social media.
Okay.
I've seen some of these commentaries on social media. Or some of your friends say places where these songs or the reactions are being placed. Some of the comments are there, and it is our duty as people in the forefront to educate some of these people, because if some of these commentaries may be coming from an ignorant point of view.
Okay.
Inti emunchi emuni say jume bia wo ne mra, ene jume bia wo kwan e fa so a ye no. Ebia wo ye doctor ni ai, there are certain things we juma ne mra no emma ho kwan ma wonye. But in artistic, your friends say environment or creative environment, there is what we call the artistic license, and some of these things are poetic license, and some of these things allow creatives to bend certain formal rules in order to for the people that the end users in conform just for relatability sake.
Okay.
It will be obetimi ebia. And you'll be able to say auto the brofo, but it do certain aspects no way use pidgin, so that even the ordinary person no the pidgin car the person will be able to relate to the story that you are trying to tell proper.
Okay.
So some of these things are tricks until now ukofa freestyle ya we episode ukofa Tracy Boachene Dangbele nyina beshem. Dangbele is not a formal term.
Sure.
Dangbele is no outro letter. Untimi infa Dangbele shit.
Yeah, street.
Yet, as an artist, you are being allowed to put some of these things in there so that some of these end users can relate. One other thing also has to do with, I know some people have put receipts. Shatta Wale once said he doesn't need Nigerians to thrive. He doesn't need Nigerians to blow. And he doing this collaboration.
Is this what is going to be?
Some people think that he's gone back on his word. This is what this means.
Okay.
This collaboration is not for free. Let's put it at the back of our mind. Say, the statement that he made, well, he's responsible for what he says, but he's not responsible for the way some people interpret or understand it. It is not for free. As much as he is benefiting from them, they are also benefiting from him. Because if Techno has released a song recently, if incoming is banging and the algorithm is pushing incoming, mind you, Techno's name is being mentioned.
Exactly.
If his name is being mentioned after incoming plays, there's a probability that most of Techno's songs is going to follow when these things are being done. So yes, when he says there's a need and a want. Let's not and this is business. Shatta Wale may not need somebody to be who he is, but he can equally work with the person. That doesn't mean that without the person he cannot live.
And look what they say. It's only a fool that there's a change of mind. And
that one is there.
Can say,
no,
but
that one is there. But you see, let's also look at this from the business point of view. A country like America today can say they don't need China to maybe thrive. You understand? But when you check most of the things that are being used in America, its assemblements are being done in China. Does that mean that they are fools or they've gone back on their ways?
Yeah.
Let's look at the technicalities as far as some of these statements is concerned. Lastly, before I wrap up to the media thing, my mom said my traditional media no my
yeah.
Oh my idea, and I am happy for Shatta Wale. But I'm happy for him because
why?
You see, if people should pay attention carefully to the statement that he made on his birthday. Moving forward, he's going to become and all that. And me, I believe, say, Shatta, who industry boy, in this short period, massage the egos of some of the traditional media players. They've been able to do, and you see, I am in there because, so this is what people like Sarkodie and Stoneboy have been enjoying all these years. This is what they've been enjoying.
It's beautiful.
Oh yes, and it's beautiful.
So say Shatta Kase, I don't need them, and I will share the we are support nearby now. You know, I mean, you see, every DJ is playing here and there and all of that.
A very beautiful explanation to that. You see, there are situations which will cause people to react in a certain way. At that particular time, what was the conversation? Could you in our head, everybody is right. Unless we decide to drop our egos and act professionally.
Okay.
And we all can attest, say, in certain situations, Shatta is right. In certain situations, the media is right. The problem now is, Sammy a writer, won't timasi.
Okay.
Sammy a writer, won't timasi. That is the problem.
Okay.
If some media not at a point will be able to drop some of these things and act professionally, you see what we are seeing. Say, omo unprofessional. No? I believe said they are the reasons why sometimes these musicians disrespect the media, because Michelle lawyer operating even within the confinement or rules of his profession. Who would dare disrespect that lawyer?
Okay,
you get it.
Okay.
So me, I am very happy for Shatta Wale, and let me say this final. If people think that Incoming is the banger, would you?
They should wait for the rest.
I have had the privilege
to listen to
bits and pieces of the Connect album.
All right.
And it is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. Great. And I think Incoming give us the assurance that the incoming songs from the Connect album will be massive. So far, so good. Everybody is enjoying that. And Shatta is a genius because I'm told say trauma, and for him to even deliver it well shows say or you're very, very creative and also very talented. So kudos to Shatta Wale.